you and your female companion found out what you were having.
Yes.
What are you having?
A human.
I knew it.
Did we lose you? What just happened there?
I don't know what's going on, but I hear maniacal laughing in the background, and it makes me hopeful for the future. No, dude, seriously, I'm gonna take your toys away if you don't say ass. Mommy, give Daddy a threesome.
A therapist someday is going to make so much money off of all of this.
That's it. That's it.
Project X.
MorningShowCentral.com.
Are you lost?
Britney's back, bitches.
What?
This is Britney Spears. I saw it on The Office. Because we were off last week, and now we're back this week for our special Valentine's edition
Okay.
of the Project X radio show. I am Otter. To my left is Pat. To my lefter, girl,
Hey.
who is going to play an integral role in tonight's show.
For once.
It's the only
Yeah.
time we've actually been happy to say that.
I know.
To my right, Johnny Five. And Chris, the MSC Everyman. I forgot how to do the show in the week that we've been gone.
Apparently.
In the production studio, intern semi-normal,
Good job.
hanging out with half the band Sykosis in the green room.
See, you see that piece of paper that he just dropped, though? Yeah, for everybody watching. That has the intern's name on it.
If you're not right there, get to the website, projectxshow.com, project spelled with a K.
Not with a C.
Backwards if you can.
Because we're awesome retarded.
Also, if you want to call the show, 888-668-0742, toll-free worldwide. I'm not going to lie.
I'm not going to lie. It's awesome that we just hit the awesome retarded line as I looked into the chat room and saw yay grandma.
What? Is somebody's grandma in the chat room?
Yes. Or listening with someone.
Well, I know neither of mine are, so.
Oh, they should be.
Well, one
Her
physically
her other
can't.
boss, by the way,
I mean, one.
her boss is all kinds of excited about what we're doing for her tonight.
Oh yeah,
You told him about it?
Oh yeah, and he thinks that it's a great
was
idea.
pushing.
And I was like, I don't know, I don't really know if I want to do it. And he was like, oh no, you're gonna do it.
Dude, he should have come in and seen it.
We should have had him be the host.
You don't know. He might be one of the contestants.
He'd be the most excited one since he can't see her.
How long until he starts stealing stuff from us and putting it on?
Apparently not very, because he very well may be listening tonight.
Forgot about that. Should we ease up?
No.
Nope.
No.
It's not our style.
He's well aware that he's blind, so you're not gonna shock him if he's listening. He's not gonna be like, "What?
Son of a bitch! They're right. I can't see.
Oh, this whole time I had no idea what was wrong."
This isn't a Richard Pryor moment.
No.
Well, what we have going on tonight's going to be a cluster of sorts because it's our first week back. We have absolutely no content to talk about. So I'm going to rely on the band interview. And also, we're going to be playing the dating game with Girl this week. That being Valentine's Day, and we're kind of hard on her.
And she's the only one in the room not married.
For obvious
Yes.
reasons.
And it's Valentine's Day. Let's put this together real quick.
This day's been really hard for me, guys.
We've had a lot of fun at her expense talking about her past relationships with her alcoholic boyfriend.
And five head.
And the dude who
and the dude with the serious forehead.
had a huge forehead. Other than that,
who is now seriously in a relationship with someone
you're
else.
still stalking him, aren't you?
No, I
She
told
is.
you.
She is.
But
The
you're
friend-
stalking like every day
The friend who hooked us up told me all about it.
because you asked.
I did
Again,
not ask.
let's clarify. The friend that didn't hook you up, the friend that abandoned you
Yes,
to
yes,
him.
The friend that wanted nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
And the easiest thing was to push you
The
off.
friend who was like, "Oh, you need a date to a wedding? Here, take my friend." Because even though I'm single and totally available, I don't want to spend any extra time with you. Yeah, that friend.
So that being said, we figured
The normal friend.
Right. We figured a couple weeks ago, knowing that we were going to be live on Valentine's Day tonight, that we would throw you a bone for once and try to help you out because you
But
have
none of ours.
No.
Yeah. This is the only kind of bone you'll ever get from anybody on this show.
So we're going to be doing the
Single or not.
the dating game, old school style. We have 3 contestants. Now she was all worried when she came in. She's like, about these guys, like, how do you know them? Are they gonna be okay? Am I gonna want to spend time with any of them? I think the guys need to be worried about you. What? The guys don't know what they're getting into.
No.
They need to be the ones that are worried.
I am completely normal. I'm a hard.
Funniest thing she's ever said.
I am a hardworking.
I'm actually gonna bring them into the green room now.
Okay, great.
Is that cool?
If you keep them closed in there, because we're not gonna get to them just yet.
Are they all here?
I know 2 of them are here for sure. I don't know if the 3rd has made it here.
I'm a hardworking.
Why are you pitching yourself to us?
Independent woman.
They're not in the green room yet. They can't hear you.
This is not Match.com.
There's no reason why they
You
wouldn't
can't
want me.
lie to us. We know better.
And we found out because not only is she having trouble getting in and or keeping a relationship, she can't even pick up guys on her own. She talks about how she goes to these clubs on West 6th and how the black men love her. Yet she was in a club like a couple months ago, and the only men that were talking to her were the gay men, I believe. Was that right?
Remember, I think Spanish told the story about the black midget that was all up on me in the club.
Oh,
remember?
yeah. I
do
forgot
remember
about that.
Remember?
And you couldn't even pull him down. You didn't even get those digits. Well,
I
kinda
didn't
hard to
want
pull 'em
those
down anywhere.
digits. I didn't want those digits.
I think that's a defense mechanism.
The issue was pulling him up.
So we
He
have
was
that.
the perfect height for something.
We're going to we're gonna do it old school dating game style. We have 3 contestants. We're gonna put them in the green room so a girl can't see them. She'll be asking them a series of questions, and then at the end she'll pick the one who she thinks answered the best. And hopefully we're gonna send them on a date.
Yeah.
Hopefully this week sometime. We know how girl is at keeping engagement commitments.
And I am very busy. I do have 2 jobs.
See? Started already.
I'm sure we could find time.
2 of them are here. The one
Ran scared
is not here yet.
because he heard her and he's like, nope.
I was like,
Has anyone contacted the guy that's not here?
Yeah, about 1 million times so far, and Ryan or Otter knows exactly who I'm talking about.
I don't know. I
You're
don't know
really
what you're
bad-
talking about.
you're
I
really
don't know
bad
who
at
Ryan is.
Both of them know exactly who he is talking about.
Our new producer Ryan hanging out with Chris in the production
Okay.
studio. Well, maybe you only have 2 to pick from, so that should make it easier on you.
I was kind of hoping for 3.
If the 3rd one is who I'm thinking it is, he's the one that I said he must have saw your profile picture or whatever and thought you were hot or watched the show.
Oh yeah, there is. So there is one that said I was hot.
There is one that thinks you're hot. No, I
Thinks.
don't know if he was.
Thinks.
I don't know if he was actually looking at you, if he actually saw you or somebody that he thought was you.
Nice.
It's very possible he was looking at a picture from an old interview we did.
So we're gonna do it old school dating, and then you're gonna pick, and then we're gonna send you on a date, and then you guys are gonna come back next week if you do the date within this week, hopefully, and then we're gonna do it love connection style.
Yeah.
We're gonna sit you guys down. All right, we're gonna talk about you. We're gonna try to film your date.
Yeah.
Rooster's not here, so we can't ask him. If he comes, or I'll text him throughout the week to see if we can
I'm
coordinate with all
really
3 of you.
not into filming things.
Liar.
Thank God.
If trust me, if the date goes further than I expect it to go, we won't film that part. I promise.
It's pretty much the front door of the
I think
restaurant.
there's rules against bestiality in Ohio, right?
Oh, come on.
So even if we wanted to film that, we couldn't film that. So hopefully we're gonna bring you guys back, and we're gonna show the film how the date went.
Okay.
We're gonna hear his side of the story, your side of the story,
Okay.
and we're gonna see if we created a spark.
Maybe
hopefully.
there'll be another date.
It'll be a lot like that show Blind Date.
I wanted to do
With
that.
the pop-ups.
I wanted to
love
do the
that show.
pop-ups
No, I
on the
love that
video.
show.
Be like, girl hides her mustache in 3, 2, 1.
But hey, we do have a band.
In which case,
Yes.
it would have been perfect for your boss to host it.
Yeah.
The thing is, like I said earlier, we have one half of the band Sykosis. We're going to be talking to them later on also. Okay. And I asked the singer for the band, my good buddy Teddy, who I've known for many years, and we've done a lot of illegal and dangerous things together. I was asking him because I was having trouble finding a 3rd person to
Okay.
actually want to date you. So I was like, hey, you guys are going to be in here anyway. And I showed him a picture. I'm like, this is the girl. Would any of you guys be willing to be a contestant? He's like, no, we're out, dude.
I have a question.
We're out.
How did you all, and J5, you're included in this because you said the one guy is a friend of yours. How did you pitch this to these bachelors? How did you convince them to come on? I want to know. What did they
See,
what are they
even
expecting?
she knows that they need convincing
What
to.
are they expecting?
Like, well, I already told you the guy
Sex.
that I know and the guy this is a friend of mine,
Right.
is exceptionally busy and he doesn't have a lot of time. So any chance that he has to meet people, he absolutely jumps at.
So what did you say about me though?
Nothing. I asked if we asked if he wanted to come in and do like this dating style thing on Valentine's
She's
Day.
fishing.
because-
She's fishing right now.
and
She
he
is.
jumped on it.
Did you say that I was hot? Did you say that I was smart and funny? Tell me, guys. Tell me.
Here's the thing.
here's the
I'm smarter than you. I'm not giving anything up.
Here's the pitch. It's Valentine's Day. You couldn't do much worse than her.
Hey, you're gonna be alone anyhow, right? Why don't you?
You don't have anything going on, do you?
I mean, my
Let's
pitch.
try to change that.
My pitch was basically
Either way, you're gonna go home and masturbate in your own tears.
right.
So
I was like,
Wait,
you want to
her or him?
both.
I, on the
You
other
see the
hand,
amount of fried food she eats; it comes out like vegetable.
Hey,
Shut up.
I do like fried food.
We know.
I can't help it.
I don't even know how I pitched. To tell you the truth,
Yeah, how did I'm curious about how you, Otter, pitched this.
my guy's been single for a while, and I don't think he's been looking as hard as you, perhaps, because I don't know anybody who's looked as hard as you for love.
Or
my
just
life.
in general. I can't think of anyone who's looked as hard as you. Period.
So I kind of want him to win. So I coached him along a little bit, and I was like, listen, dude, we have this chick. I'm like, in Ohio, she's about a 4. In New York, she's about a 2.
Whoa!
And in Jersey, she's an absolute 10.
And in Jersey, she's a 10.
Jersey, she is queen.
Well, hey, you know what though? That's a compliment. Thank you.
I was like, she
You
lets.
hear how the accent came out with
And
that?
I was gonna be like, she kind of sounds like Fran Drescher at times.
But as soon as you cross the bridge, she drops 8 hot points.
Oh, come on.
I was like, you're about 90% sure to get laid.
What? I'm not that easy.
Yeah, you kind of are.
It's
Okay,
like
89.9%.
It's like 72. I mean,
There wasn't much pitching to be done.
and Pat, are any of these bachelors friends
No.
of yours? Oh,
No, I didn't recruit any of them. I already told you.
Tried.
I tried to pitch it.
I know.
The person actually had a date, so they shot me down. They said it sounded like fun. They were like, it sounds like it would be awesome, but I'm actually spending the night with a girl.
I actually heard some cheering from the green room when she said 79%
I said 72.
or whatever.
It
Yeah,
just
but
went
guys,
up.
here 79.
I hear 100. There's
Yeah.
no such thing as no,
Yeah.
especially in her
Especially- it's-
vocabulary.
Here's the thing.
Especially when you know somebody drops hot points the minute they cross a bridge.
Right.
Come on. I
You
do
know
not
the
drop.
odds are a lot higher.
I do not drop that many hot points.
Let's give her credit. If she goes under the bridge, she is, in fact, the queen as well.
I mean, hell, it doesn't even have to be Jersey to New York. She crosses from here, the Lorraine Carnegie Bridge, to the west side. She goes up to a 5.
That's true.
You
And
know
if
why?
she goes under the bridge, you only have to
Did you
answer
know-
3 riddles before you're allowed to cross.
Did you know that for those of you who are familiar with the city of Cleveland, the Lorraine Carnegie Bridge is the longest bridge in the world?
No.
It's the only bridge that spans from Puerto Rico to Africa.
That's
You
a
like that
horrible
one,
joke.
mommy, huh? They got the cool flags painted on the hood of their car. You have an idiot nominee? I'm ready to go to a break.
Sure.
It's 7:15. I don't know why I'm not here in the bed, but I'm staying on time.
Because break isn't until 7:20.
shit,
One
Taki.
half. I'm like, this is early for a break.
You want to go to break early? Just
No,
in case?
no. I suppose we have other stuff we can talk about.
Pat, how long can you stretch your idiot?
Not 5 minutes.
I suppose I should look at these things when I print them out and actually maybe change them every once in a while, so then I would be forced to actually
It
look
would
at
be
it.
nice because supposedly we have the Onion week, the Onion news story of the week coming up soon.
Yep.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Spanish is still on here. He's still
Somebody
gonna do
better
He's
get
something.
doing
on
his idiot of the week.
Rooster's here apparently.
In fact, this is how long it's
And in
been.
fact,
You
The-
still
the
feel the need
interns-
to remind me every week exactly which country I live in.
Well, because here's the thing. This is how long it's been since I made a new one sheet for this show. Every week, when I wasn't lazy, I used to put a nice little saying at the bottom of everyone's one sheet to be inspired before we go on the air.
which never actually worked.
Never.
Except for when I think it was eat more chicken. That inspired me. 'Cause I love me some Chick-fil-A.
This one, I remember exactly when I typed this one out because it was when we found out Osama bin Laden had been killed.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it says America.
You blew the wheels off in like the first 2 seconds of that show. Dude.
I was so happy.
Well, we blew it off in the intro.
Did we?
Yeah, we used Team America.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know what we can do? You know what we can do? Because I don't want to talk about it for the rest of the show. I would be remiss in not bringing it up. But apparently Whitney Houston died this week.
And no one on the show cares because none of us had her.
I
Right.
didn't know
And our
that.
decibel.
I hadn't heard
I know.
anything about that at all.
Really?
I actually got the text from Spanish, and I was like, the only reason he could possibly be texting me is someone has her, right?
That's what
so
I
was
thought,
like,
too.
Did any of us have her?
I thought somebody
gonna
did. I had to go back and look because
He said no. That was essentially his last off, the last out. To
Yeah, he
use
said that to me.
NCAA tournament lingo.
he said that to me too, and I was like, yeah, she was mine also.
I hadn't heard anything about her doing anything crazy recently. That's so unfair.
Well, other than lots and lots of drugs.
yeah, but not recently.
well, and
You
that's the
don't
thing.
report news when it's the same thing again.
I thought somebody had her because I thought somebody on their list had a person who had like drug problems or something, but they've been laying low and quiet for the past year. so I was
I'm
like,
sure
oh,
there-
that's not going to
I think
happen.
there's a couple on the list that are like that, but none of them are Whitney Houston.
I just don't understand how Zsa Zsa Gabor is still alive.
Right?
I just don't understand.
You need to quit riding that horse, babe.
I'm going to tell you.
All I know is I made the right call in dumping Aretha because she's doing concerts again.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
I stand by this. I sent everybody that on Facebook. I posted it.
I saw you.
I stand behind my pick of Macaulay Culkin now.
Oh
Yeah,
my
dude.
God, I know. What's up with him?
It's again, dude. He always picks the most oddball person every year and somehow gets them. Which reminds me, when you did the
He
Amy
looks like an
Winehouse,
odd mix between Skeletor and Robin Gibb right now.
He looks like Amy Winehouse
he's
did.
next to go on my list. That Robin Gibb. There's a meme that I saw on Facebook. I only know what a meme is because of Facebook. Everybody would like type stuff about meme, and I still don't know. As far as I know, a meme is just a picture with a witty little quip on
Yeah,
it.
pretty much.
Right, yeah.
It's one that people recycle and essentially put different
Sure.
things
So
on.
there's one with, I don't know if you guys saw this. I just saw it today with Charlie Sheen. And
Yes.
and Amy Winehouse
And Whitney
Whitney
Houston.
Houston saying like these bitches don't know how to do it or something.
Yeah,
and
something
they
like
don't
that.
have tiger blood or
Silly bitches.
Silly
think,
bitches.
Yeah, silly bitches think they can do more coke than me or something.
Only I
like
can
that,
do
yeah.
that much coke and survive.
So that's one good thing that came of it.
And it's the best thing Charlie Sheen's done since Major League.
Sure. Hey, you
Hot
wait.
Shots Part 2.
That TV show is going to be glorious.
Oh, that anger management.
Anger management.
Yeah.
I don't care, dude. Like, I hate, and I wanted to post something about it, but I didn't want to, even if it was negative, I didn't want to feed into the Whitney Houston BS. Every time one of these celebrities dies, nobody cares about them. Nobody listens to their music since 1989. And all of a sudden, oh my God, she was the greatest voice in the world. I'm so sad. It affects me greatly. Some chick who's on my Facebook, who's a singer in some crappy band, is like, I'm just taking the day to eat ice cream and listen to Whitney and cry to myself because she inspired me so. I'm like, no, you sound nothing like her. You sound like Yoko Ono. Like, you're stupid.
That's
so,
awesome, by the way.
We didn't even have enough. The station I work for did an all Whitney morning. We didn't even have enough music. We didn't have enough Whitney songs in the system. I had to put them in when
the
I got
idiot's
there.
biggest hit was a cover song. It wasn't
Yeah.
even her song.
I know.
Who cares, dude?
Which, here's the awesome part about that, which when I say awesome, I mean the exact opposite of it. I actually work with a girl who's like just turned 21, and she was like, did you know Dolly Parton wrote that song for Whitney Houston?
geez.
Oh my God.
And I said, no, she didn't. She actually recorded it years before
Yeah.
Whitney Houston.
Stupid.
Yeah, and Whitney Houston's second highest chart-topping song, the national anthem.
Right?
Honest to God, from when
From
she
the
sang
Super
it at
Bowl.
the Super Bowl. Yep.
And
Yeah,
the
because
thing
they
is,
released that as a single. Yeah.
she all these people are posting, and the second biggest thing, besides she was such an inspiration and such a sad way to go, people are blaming Bobby Brown. I hope Bobby Brown has a guilty conscience for the rest of his life because
'cause
he
you know-
shoved cocaine in her
'cause
nose.
you know what's
Well,
gonna
that was
happen.
his prerogative.
You know what's going to happen? He's going to die. Then they're not going to be allowed to say that anymore because they're all going to remind us about how awesome his song for Ghostbusters 2 was.
So just so we can get it over with and be done with it, so we don't have to hear about it for the rest of the show, we have a small little tribute that we put together for Whitney Houston.
Oh, wow, guys.
May she rest in cocaine. actually went together.
She was also a giant inspiration for intern semi-normal. She can tell.
You sing it, girl. You sing that pain out.
I cannot believe that meshed as well as it did.
Because we didn't pre-produce that. We just fired the bed and then her singing. That's hilarious. We might have a chart topper on our hands. We'll ride that death to the top. You have an idiot nominee?
I do, and it fits perfectly with everything we were just talking about. 56-year-old Frank Lee Turner was a passenger in a vehicle during a traffic stop at 2:38 p.m. 3 men were riding in a truck equipped with shoulder belts for 2. He decided to get out of the vehicle as police talked to the driver. He was asked to return to the vehicle, and he mumbled a response and began to struggle with police. In the struggle, a single piece of crack cocaine popped from his mouth, and police could see something white under his tongue.
After the mumbling system.
After Turner struck an officer in the head, knocking his sunglasses and hat to the ground, police used a taser on Turner, and he spit 2 pieces of crack cocaine on the ground. Turner then attempted to swallow the remaining pieces, so police again used the taser, and he spit out 19 more pieces of cocaine. Wow. He was charged with aggravated assault, resisting arrest, and drug possession with intent to deliver. To Whitney Houston.
That was his tribute. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, I'm not exactly sure. We'll figure it out. You're listening to Project X.
Oh, great. Not another Farm Bill request. Check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/Morning Show Central. Denying one Farm Bill request at a time. Call the show toll free. 1-888-668-0742. You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network on morningshowcentral.com. lifestyle, then you should arrive in style. Lifestyle Limousine Service. Whether it's dinner for two, an evening at the winery, or a night out on the town, Lifestyle Limousine provides extraordinary service. Check them out on the web, lifestylelimousineservice.com. Reserve your ride now. 330-903-0508. 330-903-0508. Lifestyle Limousine Service. And make sure you tell them Morning Show Central Radio Network sent you. Cocaine Energy Supplement. Due to great consumer demand, Redux Beverages has officially announced the return of its world-famous Cocaine Energy Supplement. It's now available at retail locations across the country, as well as online at ReduxDirect.com. That's ReduxDirect.com. Don't forget to be part of the all-new Cocaine Energy Supplement social network, where you can meet other Cocaine Energy Supplement fans from around the world. Cocaine Energy Supplement. You can become a member. By logging on to lovecocaine.com. P99 Technologies. Affordable and reliable web hosting done right. Jumping from one web host to another can be frustrating. Finding a good web host can be unnerving for even the most experienced of web designers. That's why Uncensored Net Noise has chosen P99 Technologies as its web hosting supplier. Established in 1999, P99 Technologies has evolved into a first-class web hosting provider. Its 99.9% uptime rivals many in the industry. That's why they offer their 30-day guarantee, no questions asked. For more information, go to P99.com. P99 Technologies will help you get started with your web presence with honest and expert customer service. P99 Technologies. Affordable and reliable web hosting done right.
Rise above the clutter, brand your identity, and make a statement. Broken Fan Media. Expert video production, television and web commercials, music video, real estate tours, live concerts and events, state-of-the-art post-production, video and audio editing. Check us out on the web at brokenfanmedia.com. 434-944-0472. Broken Fan Media. The next generation of sight and sound.
If you're looking for the best in musical equipment, recording gear, sound reinforcement, and more, Guitar Center has you covered. Guitar Center, located at 26635 Brook Park Road in North Olmsted, has the tools of your trade with the largest selection of music and sound gear in the area. They cater to your musical needs and have the knowledge to help you out. Guitar Center in North Olmsted. MorningShowCentral.com uses them. You should too. Need to know more? Go to GuitarCenter.com. You're listening to MSC Radio Network, and like anything else on the internet, it runs on computers. Lots of computers. And you know, when you're dealing with computers, hard drives sometimes crash. That happened here at MSC, and you know what saved them? Rectiphy backup software. Don't believe us? Well, ask yourself this question. Are you backed up? Probably not. So don't be that guy and wait till it's too late. MSC did their research and tried tons of different backup programs and chose Rectiphy backup software. You know, peace of mind is priceless, and Rectiphy can give you and your computer system that peace of mind. Find out more at rectiphy.com. That's RECTIPHY.com.
Hey, it's Big Daddy from The Marty Allen Show. Catch the replay of The Marty Allen Show every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern right here on MSC. Now, my show airs Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 3 p.m. and Saturdays at 2 at MartyAllenShow.com. But you can catch the best of The Marty Allen Show every Thursday at 7 p.m. right here on Morning Show Central. So if you want all the latest sports news, entertainment news, and everything else that's going on in the world, then tune into my show live at MartyAllenShow.com and the best of the replays right here at MorningShowCentral.com. Get MSC and get cooking, baby.
Looking for reliable and affordable Shoutcast audio or video hosting? JWN Media offers complete Shoutcast hosting solutions for business or personal use. All plans come with full listener stats, custom web scripts for implementing your service into your existing website, full server control, super fast network, and huge bandwidth limits. A 99.5% uptime guarantee and friendly, knowledgeable support personnel dedicated to making your hosting experience fun and easy. With plans starting at only $3 a month, you have no excuse not to get a server of your own. Plus, with the option to add auto DJ and on-demand services, you can be confident your station will be all it can be. Custom plans are also available at their website. Simply visit jwnmedia.com and click the Shoutcast hosting link to get started right now. Internet radio will never be the same again.
This is quite unorthodox.
You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network. From
the Cocaine Energy Supplement Studio. You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network.
You know the fresh out of the shower feeling? Yeah, us neither. Project X.
Longest intro ever.
Oh, hey, I've got a story here waiting for me.
Yeah, that's nice.
So, Bachelor number 3 has arrived.
He has?
He has
Thank
arrived.
God,
Okay.
dude.
That's why we were a little late coming back. He had trouble finding the parking lot.
Dude, I was searching every news site I could just to, just to find some content in case he didn't show.
I don't know if we should go to the story yet looking at it now.
Why?
Because I see 10, 8, 6, 4.
Hand him over. I'll sort him out.
I got 10.
That's not how you count.
I've got only even numbers until we get to the very end.
Oh, yeah, that's weird. Well, let's just do the evens then.
Instead of 10 things, it'll be 6.
Yeah, the rest is just comments, dude. If you're not there, get to the website,
Oh, no, I got
projectxshow.com, project spelled with a K.
Not with a C.
Backwards if you can.
Because we're awesome retarded.
Also, if you want to call 888-668-0742, toll-free worldwide, the dating game will be played shortly. And then very soon after that, we'll be talking to Half a Sykosis, who you heard one of their songs during the break.
Yes.
Nobody told me what song it was, so I'm not sure. Because that's how unprepared I am. Not just today, every day. Speaking of unprepared, do you have an idiot nominee for me?
Yeah,
Yes,
it's in the
here.
chat room.
Click right there.
Oh, I was wondering why that was there. I had no idea what that meant.
And the link is right there.
Got it. A woman lost her mind in Vero Beach.
This is Florida, by the way.
Let's see. A woman said she lost her mind after her boyfriend got a ride to work from someone other than her, was arrested following accusations of throwing a jack, a chair, and rocks, and of trying to run the boyfriend down. What could be described as less than unpleasant domestic? This is good radio, guys. Apparently, there was a domestic dispute between this chick and her boyfriend behind some restaurant in some alley. When police got there, a restaurant employee reported seeing a coworker getting his ass kicked by the woman. The man who was getting his ass kicked told investigators he called his girlfriend, identified as 24-year-old Courtney Godwin, and said he needed a ride to work. He said she was helping someone. He said that she was helping someone decorate, thinking he was going to be late. He called a friend, or thinking that she was going to be late. He called a friend. I guess the chick showed up after he got to work already, began yelling about not waiting for her. She then beat him and hurled a jack and a chair and rocks at him. I guess she hopped in her car and tried to run him over after that, but he didn't want to write a statement. Her primary concern was getting back home because she told him that he was going to set his clothes on fire. She said her boyfriend yelled, lost it now.
Oh, he basically, I'll give you the gist.
Okay.
Basically, he was, according to her, very loud and borderline abusive verbally with her, and she is sick and tired of it. She just basically got fed up, and this was the straw that broke the camel's back, so she tried to break his instead.
She kind of looks like intern semi-normal.
A little bit.
Being the Valentine's Day season,
Yes.
or the actual day, I found a story from the Museum of Sex Facebook page that they posted.
Oh, nice.
And it's 10 things you probably didn't know about love and sex. However, we only have about 6 to 8 of them.
So we have 6 to 8 things you probably didn't know about sex.
But there's 10, I swear. If you look on io9.com, you can find the whole story. One of the things is you can, in fact, break a penis.
Oh, my. Please explain this to me.
I'm sure you've done this to a couple guys.
No. It's actually the #1 complaint I get.
No, everybody knows. No, I shouldn't say everybody because I didn't know until I was about, I don't know, however old you are in 5th grade.
Yeah.
When you're taking sex ed.
10.
Even though I was well aware of my penis at that point and how it worked, and how it felt. Ariel knows all about that. Me and my buddy got into a fight with my health teacher because she was trying to tell us that there's no bones in the penis.
Right.
It's just muscle. And we're like, no, dude, that's not right because when it gets hard, duh. And she's like,
and it's called a boner.
Yeah,
duh.
that's what we said. It's called a boner. So she's like, no, there's no bones in it. So even though there are no bones in the penis, you can still break the penis. Okay, a penile fracture is a severe form of bending injury to the erect penis that occurs when a membrane called not even going to try it, tears. Apparently there's this membrane at the base of the penis that helps the blood go into the penis and engorge it.
Okay.
That can tear, and when that tears, instead of the blood going into the penis and engorging it, blood just goes everywhere else and causes swelling and bruising, which sounds attractive. And apparently you can get it from repeatedly slamming it against hard things, is what they said.
And they actually, the last line, they had a patient who apparently got one because his idea was to run across the room and dive into his wife.
Oh. Yeah, that was
Like,
his
he literally-
idea.
Now we know where that Hispanic midget got the idea.
He literally basically tried like a plancha out of wrestling onto his wife, trying to penetrate her.
Like the American Dad, where they went down the water slide, and the wife went down the water slide head first on her back. Number 9.
Mm-hmm.
Before I get to number 9, I'm gonna have to do one of my "I can't be the only one this has happened to" moments.
Oh, I love these moments.
While you do this, I'm going to steal some of your Skittles.
When
we need a liner for this.
I've been afraid multiple times that I, in fact, have broken or could be breaking my wiener.
Oh, I'm always afraid of breaking my penis.
And I'm going to tell you why.
You should be.
But
then she realizes she just has to change the battery.
Yes, exactly. Thank you. I knew someone would take it there.
When I am, let's say,
Bad choice of words.
to put it nicely, fully and completely engorged. Sometimes when I bend it away from my body too far, I hear it pop. It doesn't hurt.
Here's
Nothing
my-
happens, but it pops a little.
Okay, follow-up
And it
question.
scares me.
And I'm going to regret this, but follow-up question.
Why are you bending it away from yourself?
Yes.
I'm glad you guys asked that question because I was thinking the same thing.
There's certain positions that require a certain amount of bend, and my wiener just doesn't have all that much give when I'm that hard.
Well, yeah, because
Think about
it's hard.
Think about it. Sure. But I want to do the other positions, so it doesn't hurt, but it's just a little, like I'm cracking my knuckles.
I'm about to throw up.
Like just a little pop like that.
Which is really weird because there's no joint going on there.
And it's right at the base. It's right where my wiener meets my pelvis.
I would stop having sex.
It's weird.
Altogether.
It doesn't happen all the time.
Listen, just because that was your solution,
right?
And we all thank you for that.
Number 9, and maybe Girl can help us out with this one.
Oh,
Apparently, ovulating strippers make more money. When you were a stripper.
Does it give? I mean, the only reason I can think of is that, like, I know, like, sometimes your boobs can kind of swell up and get a little bit bigger. Is it because they look more busty? I don't know. I can't even imagine why they would make. They're kind of extra horny, so maybe they're all up on the guys a little more. I don't know.
It says in the story here that one hypothesis is that men are subconsciously more inclined to tip a woman who they believe they have a better chance of producing a child.
Now, apparently they did a study.
I wonder if when I wait tables, I'm ovulating.
You should do this
money.
study because apparently they did a study and it says strippers who were ovulating averaged $70 an hour in tips, while non-ovulating strippers only pulled down $35 to $50 an hour in tips. Number 8.
Okay.
Maybe you can help us with this one, especially with
try.
some of the guys that you've been with. Women can smell genetic incompatibility.
Through alcohol.
Yes, when he smells like whiskey, I know I am genetically incompatible with
There
him.
needs to be an asterisk.
3 years
There,
later.
we're gonna-
she's genetically.
That's if 3 years walk around going, what the hell is that
What
smell?
the hell? And it really bothers me.
God, I've been smelling this. I can't
She
figure out what
figured
it is.
she figured it was just how dry she was after sex.
Did you have
That
tacos for
produced
lunch?
the
Or
smell.
we
No,
just not gonna
that
get
smells like
along?
a belt on a car when it's burning up, about to go.
Okay.
I can imagine being her boyfriend who's having sex. Is like, oh, something's not right. Oh, it's getting so hot.
Why does it smell like a tannery in here?
Oh my God, it's like burnt. It's a burnt rubber. Number 7, birth control could mess with a woman's ability to assess a mate. How long have you been on birth control? Were you on birth control when you were with your 6-year guy?
I was on birth control when I was with my last boyfriend, yeah.
And with 5-head?
No.
Dear God, why not?
We weren't having sex. How many
What
times
were you trying
did
to
I have
cause this
tell you?
world?
I never had sex with him.
That was what was really under
I
that
never
bridge.
even kissed him. I swear.
Can you imagine if she spawned with 5 heads? The weird shapes that thing would come out looking?
Feel like Eric Stoltz from Mask.
We have number 6. We're doing the 10 things you probably didn't know about love and sex, okay, from io9.com. And I'm waiting for Pat to take a victory lap on this one.
I just read it. That's why I started laughing already.
Oh, no.
Number 6 states, and then these are all scientifically proven facts, apparently.
Oh, I'm sure they are.
Fat men last longer in bed.
I don't know. I've never slept with a
Pat,
fat
your
guy.
perspective. When you were a skinny man.
I don't really have the experience of prior to that. But it makes sense
But
to
you
me.
haven't heard any. But you haven't heard any complaints, is what you're saying.
Given history, it makes sense to me.
The last sentence.
No,
of
not
the first
history,
paragraph
because it doesn't
makes
take long to make a baby. So just because you made a baby.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. The last sentence of the first paragraph makes me really sad.
What is the reasoning behind this? I want to know.
Well, it goes on to say that even though the relationship between, and we'll get to that. I didn't even get to that part yet. That the relationship between obesity and sexual health is kind of a mixed bag. On one hand, obesity is associated with erectile dysfunction, Pat. On the other hand, studies like this one,
something I've had complaints about.
published in the 2010 International Journal of Impotence Research, easy for me to say, the Journal of Sexual Medicine, this is a real thing, suggests that the fatter a man is, the less likely he is to suffer from premature ejaculation. In fact, men with a higher BMI were able to make love for an average of 7.3 minutes, while slimmer test subjects averaged 1.8 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Is that even possible?
You know what's awesome? We're laughing because we think that's just ridiculously short. She said, "Oh wow," because she thought it can last that long.
That's almost 2 minutes.
Let's just fly through because I want to get to the dating game. Where were we at? 6? 5?
I got it right here, man.
Number 5, the 7-year itch may not be a myth. That's when you're with somebody for 7 years that you might want to be with sexually and stuff. You're like, they're not so attractive anymore. We will actively avoid temptation. I don't even know or care what that is. Masturbation starts in utero.
That one I can believe.
I have pictures to prove it.
Ew.
Number 2, there's more to the clitoris than you probably realize.
Yes, every
Because
man
yours
needs
is a
to-
penis.
It goes on to show a diagram of not just the little nubbin that you see on the outside, or in your case, a small penis, but what the sensory factors are on the inside that makes it feel nice. And number 1, 10 things you probably didn't know about love and sex. If sex makes you sick, girl,
Yes.
ask your doctor about injecting yourself with semen. And apparently, maybe it's like the flu.
Maybe it's like
Injected with the flu so you can build up the antibodies.
Yeah, it's like a vaccine.
Sure.
It says men with the syndrome may just be allergic to their own semen.
Sex doesn't make me sick, so I'm good.
Oddly enough, you having sex makes all of us sick.
All of the bachelors have arrived. We're going to take a break. When we come back, it's time for the dating game. See if we can find girls some love. Are you nervous?
I am kind of nervous.
I'm going to go
actually,
brief
yeah.
the bachelors on how we're going to do this.
Okay.
We're going to talk to them. We're going to play a dating game. Hopefully find you love. Maybe a makeout sesh with the winner.
Oh.
And then we're going to talk to the band Sykosis. You're listening to Project X.
If you live the lifestyle, then you should arrive in style. Lifestyle Limousine Service. Whether it's dinner for 2, an evening at the winery, or a night out on the town, Lifestyle Limousine provides extraordinary service. Check them out on the web, lifestylelimousineservice.com. Reserve your ride now. 330-903-0508. 330-903-0508. Lifestyle Limousine Service. And make sure you tell them Morning Show Central Radio Network sent you. Check out Uncensored Net Noise every Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, right here. Uncensored Net Noise on MorningShowCentral.com. Energy Supplement. Due to great consumer demand, Redux Beverages has officially announced the return of its world-famous Cocaine Energy Supplement. It's now available at retail locations across the country, as well as online at ReduxDirect.com. That's ReduxDirect.com. Don't forget to be part of the all-new Cocaine Energy Supplement social network, where you can meet other Cocaine Energy Supplement fans from around the world. Cocaine Energy Supplement. You can become a member. By logging on to lovecocaine.com.
The world is hell. But we have a chance to start over in the rubble. But first there has to be rubble, be rubble, be rubble, be rubble, be rubble.
P99 Technologies. Affordable and reliable web hosting done right. Jumping from one web host to another can be frustrating. Finding a good web host can be unnerving for even the most experienced of web designers. That's why Uncensored Net Noise has chosen P99 Technologies as its web hosting supplier. Established in 1999, P99 Technologies has evolved into a first-class web hosting provider. Its 99.9% uptime rivals many in the industry. That's why they offer their 30-day guarantee, no questions asked. For more information, go to P99.com. P99 Technologies will help you get started with your web presence with honest and expert customer service. P99 Technologies. Affordable and reliable web hosting done right. The adrenaline rush.
All you need to do is feel it.
The thrill of victory.
Winning is the only option. The only option. The only option.
And all the locker room chatter.
No. Wrong. Game over.
Get high on sports. Every Monday night at 9 p.m. Want to know everything going on with the Browns, the Cavs, the Indians, even the Monsters? These guys know it.
You have the most amazing effect on people.
You know why? They're high on sports. Monday night at 9 p.m.
Then I am in
on MorningShowCentral.com. From the Cocaine Energy Supplement Studio, you're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network.
Even if you don't think we're funny, we still do. Project X.
Was that another Sykosis song that we played on the break? Again, I don't know what's being played, but from what I see in the chat room, I think that song was called Trenches. We'll find out when we talk to them.
One of them did comment during break, I was to say.
Perfect. If you're not right there, get to the website, projectxshow.com, project spelled with a K.
Not with a C.
Backwards if you can.
Because we're awesome retarded.
What just happened?
When the hell has that ever been your line?
No,
Yeah.
I started laughing. I had to stop myself.
I was really excited. Also,
I was reading the rest of my idiot, and I started laughing, so...
If you want to call 888-668-0742. Damn. So it's time, as I said earlier in the show, for the dating game. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Hey!
I'm not clapping for this. This is an atrocity.
We are here to find girl love. Real love. So she can be treated the way she deserves to be treated.
I don't think those two things go together.
One of
I
the
almost
two.
got a spit take on J5.
Only if your name is Chris Brown.
Oh, come on. I deserve a little better than that.
Hey, not if you read Twitter.
Girls had
plenty
some
of
bad
women
luck
around.
over the years, so we're going to hope to help her out. We have 3 eligible bachelors in the green room right now that we will not name names or say anything. All right, these are the girl doesn't know any 3 of these guys. They were all picked by us. She has never met any of them. And she's going to be asking them some questions, getting a feel for them, getting to know them as much as she can without seeing them, kind of like The Voice.
Also kind of like her other job.
Bazinga.
Those jokes never get old, dude.
So now, just in case, because I don't know who all, I consider us friends-ish. So I don't know.
Wait, were you pointing at me?
No, her.
Oh, okay, because I wouldn't point at her and say that.
I don't know. I don't know who all you know. I'm about 99.99% sure there's no way in the bluest of blue hells you can know any of these gentlemen. Okay?
Okay.
But just in case, or just in case you think you know, because you think you know a voice, all of the voices will be disguised.
Oh, really?
Through the use of internet technology.
Well, if I think I know one of them, should I kind of tap out and say, hey, I think I know this person?
There's no way.
No.
You're not.
There's no way for you to know any of these guys.
Okay.
And there's no way for you to even think that with the voice changer.
Okay.
So we have intern semi-normal in with the 3 gentlemen who I believe is going to test the microphone just because make sure we're all okay.
We're okay.
Say again. You have to talk louder and pot her up.
We're okay.
You okay?
We're okay.
All right.
We got sloth in this.
Wait, I thought we were changing the voice, dude.
Bazinga!
Your car's gonna be wrecked.
I'm actually terrified for you right now.
Dude, she was afraid of girl beating her up a few weeks ago. I'm sure I'm okay.
That was the intro for next week, folks. Thanks for coming.
You know what? We're not going to get any better than that. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, Sykosis. Maybe next week. I love hearing the laughing in the background.
I am going to have nightmares about this segment. And it's not just because the thought of one of them going out with girls.
You're going to have nightmares. Ugh.
Now, here's
the best part's going to be when she goes on the date. They really sound like this.
Well, here's the thing. Originally, when we first set this up, okay, we were going to send her and the winner on a date together. But I think that's too easy, okay? I think that the winner is going to be the one responsible for setting up the date, and I'll tell you why. He has to show her, beyond his gleaming, hopefully, personality that he has through the questions that are asked, he's going to have to prove that he can be a guy that is capable of setting up and going on a nice date. So if you could pot that up just a tiny bit, I'm gonna have to ask the bachelors to speak as clearly as possible because that sounds a little muffled and weird in that mic. So if you could hand the mic off to bachelor number 1.
Yeah.
Barry White's ghost came straight from hell to do this.
My wife just tuned in. That's probably the first thing she heard.
Bachelor
knowing her history. No, wait a second. Now, bachelor number 1. Okay, all 3 of them are going to get a turn before you start asking the questions. Okay. So, bachelor number 1, tell us where you're from and what you do.
I'm from straight off a cop's ass and making me homesick. I do whatever.
I do whatever. Bachelor number 2, tell us who you are and where you're from.
I work in Cleveland and I work in radio.
Ooh.
With a voice like that. Bachelor number 3.
Hi, what's up? My name's Dick Generous. And I'm a professional man whore.
So those are your 3 bachelors.
We didn't use the voice changer on him. That's scary.
Nope. Now, girl, we're gonna let you take it away, girl, with your questions. Bachelors, listen up.
Bachelor number 1, do you have a job?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you just asked if he had a job. He answered.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Bachelor number 2, what's your favorite band?
My favorite band is Coldplay.
Ugh.
Yeah, okay.
Whatever, dude. You listen to worse than that.
Okay, bachelor number 3.
By the way, I would like to point out that she's taking notes right now.
Yeah.
Good. She should. She needs to get scientific with this.
Bachelor number 3, what is your best? Give me your best pickup line right now.
My best pickup line is, I enjoy long strokes on the beach.
Bachelor number
I think I already have a winner.
Bachelor number
all of us?
Long strokes on the beach. Is that when the blood vessel blows on Monday and you don't die until Wednesday?
Bachelor number 1, same question.
Look, I came from some coochie.
I don't know if that was his pickup line or if he was just letting us know.
That's what I say. I walk up to you, look you right in your eyes and say, I want some coochie.
By the way, Chris, we have complaints that the screen just went black for people in the chat room.
Uh-oh.
Bachelor number 2, who do you think should pay on a date?
Who do you think should pay? The man should pay.
Okay.
I don't even want to look at the screen right now. I just want to listen to all these answers.
It's okay in here, guys. I don't know what the problem is.
Bachelor number 3.
Try to refresh your page. Try to refresh the page that the screen is on. See if that helps. If it's still okay here, I guess.
Bachelor number 3, when is halftime at a hockey game?
Between the first and second, and then the second and third periods.
Not technically halftime.
Right, right. Yeah.
Or your period.
I think she...
What?
What the...
Oh my God. number 1, do you eat meat?
Hell yeah.
Bachelor number 2, same question.
Oh, of course. What do you think?
Duh.
Okay. Bachelor number 3, do you smoke?
Only them lips.
Okay. Bachelor number 1, how many drinks do you think are appropriate to have on a first date?
However many you buy me. I could take at least 240s to the neck.
Okay. Bachelor number 2, my best friend is a lesbian. What's your reaction?
Oh, God.
Wait, oh God, what? I missed the last part.
I said, oh, God, that's hot.
Okay.
Okay. Bachelor number 3, have you ever been convicted of a felony?
Oh, that's a good one.
Only the felony of lovemaking.
Oh, God. Oh, God. With her, it could be in some states.
Bachelor number 2, are you a picky eater?
No, why?
Oh, look who's asking the questions.
I'm asking.
No, I'm not a picky eater.
Okay. Bachelor number 1, how do you feel about kids?
I don't like no motherfucking kids. Whoop all their ass.
Okay. Bachelor number 3, same question.
I agree with Bachelor number 1. Kids just get in the way of the snatch.
Bachelor number 3, what's your favorite band?
Everybody's still saying the screen's black, by the way.
I would have to say Cool in the Gang.
Chris, flip it to us real quick and see if that's doing it. See if you're just not flipped to the right one for some reason.
Bachelor number 1, if you would describe yourself as an animal, what animal would you be?
Repeat the questions, baby.
If you would describe yourself as an animal, what animal would you be?